The stronger your kick technique, the more propulsion you will achieve, and the faster you'll be able to swim as a result. Flex your foot, pulling your toes towards your shins at the start of the kick, while keeping your heels as close to your bottom as possible. As your legs extend outwards and backwards, push the water backwards with the soles of your feet to accelerate and propel your body forwards. Point your toes at the end of the kick. As your legs straighten and your ankles come together, aim to get the soles of your feet to face each other as much as ankle flexibility will allow. To complete the recovery phase of the kick, bend your legs, keeping your knees as close together as possible while bringing your heels up towards your bottom. Keep your body relaxed as you move through the stroke. A kickboard can be used to help isolate your legs in order to focus on your kick technique.
Hi, this is Philip Torriello, and this is how to do the egg beater kick. The egg beater kick is one of the most involved forms of treading water. It's primarily used in water polo, but can also be used in other forms such as waterfronts, open waterfronts when you're helping as far as being a lifeguard is concerned, and just treading water in general for safety or exercise. The egg beater is basically just that. It's an egg beater type fashion with your legs. The best way to start is to go ahead and find yourself a standard dining room chair. It's at 90 degrees. Go ahead and sit on the edge of it with your legs hanging over, also bent at a 90-degree angle. And just go ahead and start moving with your right leg. Just move it in a circular fashion, clockwise or counterclockwise. And then once you become comfortable with that, use your other leg, your left leg, and go in a clockwise position. Just do one leg at a time until you're comfortable with moving your legs in a circular fashion. Once you think that you're comfortable in making a full circle with each leg in that upright sitting posture, go ahead and start your right leg, and right as your right leg is coming out, have your left leg go in. So at all times there's going to be a leg going in and another leg going out. So if these are my legs, it would be like this. In, out, in, out, in, out. Another way to practice this once you've become comfortable sitting in a chair and doing it is to go ahead and sit on the side of the pool so you can kind of feel the resistance of the water. Then from there you can slide into the pool, move those legs, and then as you become more comfortable you can raise one arm at a time, treading water with the other, and then eventually you'll be able to tread water just using your legs in the egg beater kick with both hands up out of the water. To learn more, contact your local water polo expert. Hi, this is Philip Torriello, and this is How to Swim Freestyle. Swimming provides a wonderful opportunity to exercise, play, and compete with a reduced level of impact on the body. Of the four primary strokes, freestyle is the fastest. When swimming freestyle, it's really important to keep your body aligned. To do this, you're going to want to keep your eyes focused on the bottom line of the pool. Keep your head down to allow your hips to float to the top, providing for a more hydrodynamic flow through the water. This will allow you to swim more smoothly and swiftly and a lot easier. The best thing to remember as well is when you're taking each stroke, go ahead and let your body twist or rotate while keeping your head focused on the bottom until it's time to breathe. By standard, it's best to perhaps breathe every 3 strokes, otherwise known as bilateral breathing. So basically it would be 1, 2, 3, breathe, placing your ear on your shoulder and your cheek in the water. The components of your stroke include the reach, the catch, the pull, the push, and the recovery. It's a 5-step process with which, if you take time, will come really naturally. Just take it slow and practice often. The last portion of your freestyle stroke is the kick component, which can provide a lot of power or just help balance your body as you're going through the water. By principle, you're going to be using pointed toes to provide a more extended flipper, if you can look at your leg that way, and straight legs. A small, fast kick is better than a large, wide kick. A large, wide kick really doesn't provide that much propulsion. A small, fast kick will propel you faster through the water, helping you keep your hips on top and get you across to the other side a lot smoother. For more questions or information, please contact your local swimming expert. Hi, this is Philip Torriello, and this is How to Swim Backstroke. Backstroke is basically the upside down version of your freestyle stroke. The only difference, or the primary difference, is that you're allowed to breathe as often and as regular as you like, so it makes it almost more comfortable for swimmers. The first thing you're going to want to do is learn how to float on your back by simply placing your head back, your chin up in the air, putting your belly button up, and just letting your body float naturally. Take breaths in nice and easy. A tendency that people have is that they stop breathing. Basically, they just fill themselves up, afraid to allow any water in their mouths or in their nose. But please, keep on breathing whenever you're floating on your back. The next phase is just incorporating your straight leg pointed toe kick. You're just going to keep your hips up on top of the water with your pelvic bone up at the top, and then you're just going to kick with that nice, small, fast, straight leg pointed toe kick. Once you have your kick down, your float, and you feel comfortable in the water, you can incorporate the pull or the stroke motion of the backstroke, which is basically going to be a thumbs out, twisting your hand, pinky in, bending that elbow by catching the water underwater, and pushing it all the way through. So again, that's going to be a thumbs out of the water, pinky into the water, bend that elbow under, catching, and pushing all the way through down to your hips. And it's going to be one hand at a time. You don't want to move both hands at the same time. It's going to be one hand at a time, something to the effect of this. One arm, push, as the other one's coming back down to your hips, the other one starts the stroke, and then you can pick up the speed as fast or as slow as you like, whatever's most comfortable. To learn more about backstroke, please contact your local swimming expert.
Elementary backstroke is a survival stroke that is taught to many beginning swimmers. It is often a swimmer's first introduction to whip kick or breaststroke kick. In this video, I'll cover the kick, arms, full stroke, and a modified elementary backstroke that I teach to swimmers that are scared or uncomfortable with whip kick. Like competitive backstroke, you don't want to bend in a V. If you sit, you sink. Elementary backstroke utilizes the same kick that we use for breaststroke. For this kick, we bring the toes back and make a V. Watch as I bring my heels back, make the V, and then whip my legs out and around. Back, out, together. Back, out, together. Practice the kick with your back on the pool deck and your legs hanging out over the water. Bring your heels back to the wall, turn your toes out, push away and squeeze together. This is not a pointed toe kick. Let's watch again. Heels back, toes out, push away and squeeze together. You can practice this kick on your back with your arms hanging relaxed at your side. Don't bring your knees to your chest. Bring your heels towards your backside. Next, we'll look at the arms. On elementary backstroke, the arms stay in the water. Drag your thumbs slowly up your sides, extend your arms outward, then push the water down to your sides with your hands. Slow, slow, push. Avoid fast, flailing arms. This is incorrect and tiresome. Now let's put the arms and legs together. When teaching young kids, we often describe the stroke by saying, chicken, airplane, soldier. Chicken, airplane, soldier. Up, out, together. Up, out, together. Bend your legs back while you drag your arms up. Then finish the kick and pull at the same time in order to glide or propel yourself down the pool. Keep your body flat. If you sit too much, you'll have trouble. Now let's watch it in the water. Remember, elementary backstroke is supposed to be a calm, relaxing survival stroke. Put a hand up for the wall. Take it nice and easy. Chicken, airplane, soldier. Up, out, together. If I'm teaching a beginner that is uncomfortable or scared, I'll have them swim elementary backstroke with a gentle flutter kick instead of whip kick. This creates a relatively easy beginner stroke that enables the swimmer to get a feel for the water without having to put their face in.